For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Season 2 here at Napoli. As mentioned yesterday, this episode is being recorded ahead of time to ensure that I can continue to keep up with the schedule now that I'm back from Berlin. So I'll continue to take on board your suggestions in the episode today as well. And when it comes to recording the next episode for Saturday, I will take into account comments left on today's video and on the previous video as well, where we started the season and also played DC United, where we scraped a single goal victory. Going to play a bit of a reserve side against New York City, and then maintain a full-strength side for the game against Liverpool to try and see ourselves through to the knockout stages of this pre-season tournament. Again, to recap, with regards to transfers, we have about 42 million to spend currently. As you can see there, 200 grand in the wage budget, just over 42 million in the transfer budget. However, I do have a handful of players on the transfer list, as you can see there, a couple of which are actually worth decent amounts of money, most notably Pepe Reina and Duvan Zapata. As such, we'll probably have about 60 to 70 million to spend, hopefully, unless, of course, we use either of those players as make weight and use them as part of a deal elsewhere. So we're looking for a goalkeeper, we're looking for centre-backs, plural, centre-backs, 2 of them, and if we have any money left, we will look for someone in January, perhaps in a central midfield position, perhaps in a striking position. But for now, we're concentrating on the centre-back position, most certainly, and in goal as well. We'll start, though, with this game against New York City. Please do drop the video a like if you enjoyed today's episode, of course, and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Do hit me up in the comment section down below with your suggestions, though, for the roles that we're looking to improve in. Obviously, at present, I only have 3 starting centre-backs, and I can't start Diawara, so Alan is going to play again. I only have 3 fit first-team centre-backs, so I'm having a little bit of... In fact, I could probably play Alan at centre-back, to be fair. He's probably good enough to play there. But I am slightly low... In fact... Insigne is higher rated, but Lucas does better for me in the first team, so I think Lucas is still going to start ahead of Insigne. I could put someone... I have got a youngster here somewhere, haven't I? Yeah, Luperto. I could play him. Go on then, we'll play Luperto ahead of Tonelli and give him a rest. But we'll leave the other first team players on the bench. I'll put Albiol in instead of Reina. I'll put Maggio in instead of Mertens. And I'll put Zapata on the bench as well, maybe just to try him out, but I really don't think I'm going to get on with him. He's not my sort of player, to be honest. We'll throw De Guzman there as well, just so we can rest anyone else from the first team if I need to make substitutes. Hopefully we can get a decent result here. A win in this one would guarantee us progression through to the knockout stages of this pre-season tournament. There is just over £10 million available to win here as well, which could be massive when it comes to improving our squad, considering we're wanting to bring in a number of players. So it is important that we do well in this pre-season tournament, and hopefully we can get the win we need here. Drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't. Let's go and beat New York City.
Maybe a few more to come.
Krejci into Zielinski. Close down quickly. It's key to remember that New York City only lost by a single goal to nil against Liverpool in the first game, and of course we only won by a single goal to nil in our first game as well against DC United. So far in this pre-season tournament, MLS teams are actually holding their own against our stronger European sides like myself and Liverpool. So actually the way they're playing football here, not only they're holding their own, they're actually making me look quite average, but it's a really good move that, thankfully for me, has come to an end. Squeeze it out wide there to Krejci, and I'll wait for Gomez to arrive, and then we'll cut inside. And we'll look for the ball forward. It's Zielinski. We'll look for Krejci again. Oh, I was going to turn and try and find a teammate. It has dropped here kindly to Alan. We'll find Rog, and I'll try and get the shot off early, which I did do, but it's well blocked by the defenders. This might be another difficult game in pre-season against an MLS team. They apparently are half decent. Here's Ring. Through the gap there to Herrera. Back to Ring. Strike wide of the target, thankfully, but New York City showing that they mean business here. They may have lost their first game to Liverpool, but they know that a win against me here will actually put them in a very good position to go through themselves, playing against fellow MLS team DC United in the third game. That deflection has fallen very kindly though for Zielinski, and I'll turn inside and slot it home. Might need to work on Zielinski's finishing in training. That was pretty horrific. And to be fair, I probably should have squared it across as well, but never mind. 0-0 still. Herrera. Oh, he's got the pullback. That shot. Oh, wow. What a block from Matteo Darmian. That was remarkable. It was the defender, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, I think Drongowski may have had that covered, but still, it needed the defender perhaps to go in with that block to stop them from taking the lead there. They completely cut me open. They didn't quite execute the pullback as best as they might well have done. Rog is on a good run here. I thought it was Zielinski actually, the way he turned the corner there. Great agility. Here he is. Not Zielinski, Krejci. And here is Krejci. Oh, I said Zielinski there. Rog is going to pull off the back. We'll lay that there to Allen, then across there to Zielinski, who missed earlier on, and this time buries it. That's much better. Clearly better at powering the shots than finessing them, Piotr Zielinski. We have ourselves a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes. They very nearly took the lead at one end. We've gone straight up the other and rifled ourselves in front. 1-0 Napoli. Insigne into Allen. Milik, Zielinski, Krejci. I'm actually going to go to Allen first, then round the corner to Milik. On his right foot, not his left. And it's well saved by Rawls. Krejci, couldn't quite get it under control before Ring closed me down. I'll try and put the keeper under pressure, but he's just gotten rid of it. Win that header, and we might be able to create something else. Milik brings it down well. It's Krejci. He's past the defender, but not strong enough to hold him off. Never mind. Good defending from New York City. Looks like we're going to stay at 1-0 for now. Johnny out to Krejci. Through the gap there to Zielinski. Krejci's gone again, but we're going to go in here to Marco Rog. I don't quite know where Milik has gone, but Insigne is going to turn inside here, but Sweat does well enough to get it off me. Wasn't the best of turns from Insigne there. Darmian's pushed a long way forward. Let's be careful not to get caught in behind him, and he's still not getting back into his defensive position. It's actually Allen here, the central defensive midfielder, has had to fill his boots. That wouldn't let me change to Johnny there. It changed to him and then changed away from him immediately. Morales trying to take advantage of that. Lupuerto trying to defend, and Zielinski will get that away, and Krejci will come away now on the counter-attack. Now, New York City haven't been overly adventurous since the opening 5 minutes or so, but I apparently can't seem to string 5 passes together right now. We've noticed in this game as well, as was the case in Season 1, not keeping the ball that well. They may only be an average MLS side, New York City, but they've still dominated me with regards to the amount of possession they've had, and I haven't played the ball about with any real purpose all game. It's just causing me more problems than I need to be causing myself right now, because I can't hold on to the ball without giving it away. That's broken kindly for my throw. What I might do is just try and practice keeping hold of possession for the next 13 in-game minutes and ensure that we get the victory here. I'll bring on Jonathan de Guzman, and we'll bring on Maggio as well there for Zielinski. Maybe drop Maggio into a CDM role. Anyone else? Go on then, let's bring on Zapata for Milik. I'm not really getting on with Milik at the minute. I don't expect to get on with Zapata either, but we'll just have to hope that Andrea Bellotti will stay fit for the full season. Insigne, Zapata, go to Insigne again. De Guzman's made the run through the middle. Cut back inside, look for Zapata. That's not Zapata. Allen, lovely back heel. Krejci with a turn, but knocked off it by Brillant. And is that going to be full time as the ball goes out? It isn't. Still time to play on here. Again, I reiterate, I'm not keeping possession very well at all in this game, and we didn't do it at all last season, did we, either? Insigne again forced a little bit wide, but we could finish it off here. What a save from Rawls. Pull that back, but given away. Krejci wins it again. This could go anywhere, and away it goes, and it's a 1-0 victory as the final whistle sounds. Again, probably could have finished that off there a couple of times, but their keeper made a couple of really good reaction saves. One in the first half, one in the second, to ensure that we only got a single goal victory. And, oh no, Liverpool ran out eventual 3-1 winners against DC United. Schalke by 4-1 against Manchester United. That's unexpected. And Villarreal hold Real Madrid to a 2-2 draw. So Liverpool and ourselves are both top of the group. And we'll be playing each other now to see who wins the group, to see who will go through and play second place from the other group stage. Again, rejecting all offers for Andrea Bellotti, of course, my #1 striker, my main goal scorer. He's going absolutely nowhere, and he'll play in this next game against Liverpool now. I'd like to win this. I'd really like to win this. I don't want to finish second in my group, although it might be, yeah, with Real Madrid sat in second, it might be tactical to perhaps draw and hope that Villarreal win their... Oh, I don't know, because, I mean, Schalke could still finish second. Man United are out, but Schalke, Real Madrid or Villarreal could all finish in third. So we might as well just go for the win, because all three would be difficult games. Let's just go for the win. Let's see if we can beat Liverpool and get ourselves top of the group in this pre-season tournament. Lucas to Firmino. First chance of the game goes over the bar. A snapshot from the edge of the box from Roberto Firmino that didn't really cause the goalkeeper any problems whatsoever. Belotti will try and win this header and has done well. Hamšík's got Lucas out wide. They are starting a relatively strong side here, Liverpool, although there are a couple of rotation players in there, like Joe Gomez, like Stewart, and they've got Kent playing as well. Got wide here to Gulam. See Kent now, the player in question. In possession for them. Is Gomez going to keep that in? He has done well there, Joe Gomez. Put him under pressure though, try and force a mistake, but no, keeps his cool. And James Milner will bring it away for Liverpool. A chance at one end for them. I haven't yet been able to create anything for myself. This tackle from Allen. Drops to Mertens. Allen's gone again. We'll poke it to him. Mertens has gone out wide. I didn't want him to do that. Wanted him to run central, but Allen could play the ball across. And Jorginho rifles that really nicely into the top corner. We lead against Liverpool. I wanted Mertens to run central, but in the end, it didn't really matter that much. Bit of space there for Jorginho, and that's a really impressive finish into the top corner. Not a chance for the goalkeeper. He was just dropping at the right height from there to hit that first time, and it's flown tops. I'll take that. 1-0 Napoli. Hamšík into Allen. Really want the back heel, but never mind. Belotti. Oh, the defender overcommitted there, and Belotti will just give this a hit. Ooh, good save by Adam Bogdan. But that was a hell of a hit from Belotti. He does have a really powerful shot on him and a great right foot. Punched away by Bogdan. Jorginho tripped there and we will get the free kick. Right, now I made a point last season of not shooting with Dries Mertens. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. We'll see if he can do something to start this season off. And the answer is no. But can he put away the rebound? No, that was just as bad as the free kick. I need a free kick specialist because I don't have one right now, but we're not looking to improve in a position that is more likely to have a free kick specialist. And Bogdan will catch that. Obviously, looking for a centre-back or a goalkeeper, I'm not really going to find a bona fide free kick specialist in either of those positions, am I really? You want wingers or central midfielders to be free kick specialists, but I don't need to improve in those areas. At least I'm not looking to improve in those areas currently. Lucas in here to Jorginho, who probably shouldn't have hit that first time, should I? But never mind. Still 1-0, just over half an hour in. We're on top for now. Nice tackle by Husai. Allen through the gap. Hamšík. Lucas is out wide. I've got James Milner playing at left back for Liverpool here. So I'd like to think that Lucas can pace past him at some point, although positionally Milner has been on point throughout the game. As soon as I say that, he's tucked in a little bit narrow. And we can play Lucas in around the end. Around the outside. That's a great ball in. And Dries Mertens draws a great save out of Adam Bogdan, who's actually having an extremely good game here. Who's going to win that header? Stewart. It's going to come back out to Hamšík though. We'll knock it first time into Jorginho, who spun really well and will try and shoot. I got caught there and it's hit the bar. And it could still drop to someone. No, Randall hacks it away. Wow. I'm not entirely too sure how, at some point in this first half, we haven't taken a 2-0 lead. Play that back to Lucas, cross the ball in, and Milner chests it down and hacks it away. And that should be half-time, I think. Hamšík will bring that down, though. Yeah, I've been caught in possession, and hopefully the half-time whistle will sound sooner rather than later, because now they're on the counter-attack, and there it is. Thank you, ref. 1-0 at the break. We are looking like we might finish top of the group. Interested to see what's going on elsewhere. Manchester United beating Villarreal, and Schalke beating Real Madrid by 2-0. So looks like we're going to top the group, and Schalke are going to top their group, which means Real Madrid will finish second, which means we'll probably face Real Madrid in the first knockout round, which isn't too favourable, but everything could change. Schalke battering Man United by 4-1 though, and now beating Real Madrid 2-0. What a pre-season they're having. Allen, help that on its way to Belotti. And I just want to delay so I can then time the pass properly to get it through to Allen, who eventually takes his shot and cannons it off the woodwork. He took ages to shoot there because he had a man on his shoulder. It's a good header by Tonelli up against Roberto Firmino. Ball wasn't meant to go to Belotti, unfortunately. Well, there's another chance for us to take a 2-0 lead here that we haven't been able to take. Won the first game 1-0, won the second game 1-0, and it looks like, judging by my inability to put the ball in the back of the net, we might be winning this one by a goal to nil as well, unless Liverpool have something to say about that in the remaining 35 minutes or so. But so far, Pepe Reina hasn't really been called upon against his former team, and we've been quite comfortable. But how many times have I cursed myself in commentary before? So let's not count any chickens before they've hatched and try and get ourselves across the line here. Lucas into Allen. Really good footwork. Allen into Belotti. Again, good footwork. Oh, nearly got chopped, Belotti. There's the second. Thank you, Andrea. He pops up again with a crucial goal. Nearly got wiped out on the edge of the box there. It was good footwork. Just to take it under control and then to skip away. And then slides at home into the bottom corner. Adam Bogdan beaten eventually for a second time. Half an hour to go. 2-0 Napoli. Corner for Liverpool in the 63rd minute. Lallana's just come on for Lucas Leiva. Milner flicks that on and Albiol very nearly turned that into his own net. I got rather lucky there. Masterson will square this across here to Kent. Dries Mertens will close him down. Missed the tackle. Kent into Woodburn, whose shot is blocked. And the second one isn't that far wide. Liverpool turning up the wick here. They've had to wait until they're 2-0 down to actually start performing. But they're doing something to cause me some concern here. 25 minutes to go. Free kick punted forward. And Dries Mertens does well to win that header. Rose very well indeed. Milner just does a 360 on the spot and completely sends two defenders the wrong way. And what a ball through. Jordan Henderson should have buried that. That should be 2-1. That's the most clear-cut opportunity that they've created all game long, Liverpool. And Jordan Henderson, had he not slid to it and just stayed on his feet and tried to place it, almost certainly would have given them a goal back here and put the game in real balance. Thankfully, he missed. Coutinho's just come off the bench though, so that's going to make things considerably more difficult for us, and he's immediately quite heavily involved. His cross is blocked though, drops to Firmino, back to Coutinho, and Tonelli will chest that out for a corner. Liverpool still in with a chance, still plenty of time left to score 2 goals. Keeper's going to come for this and thankfully gets to it. I didn't think he was going to for a moment, I wasn't confident enough of him getting to that, but that's going to go out for my throw. Indeed it is. Huso with a tackle on Matip. Kent though intercepts. Coutinho. Oh, that's a great ball across. And how has Nathaniel Klein missed that? Liverpool could be level here. That was even better than the Henderson effort. All Klein had to do was get that on target and it was a goal. An open goal and he's put it over from 6 yards. Unbelievable levels of wastefulness from Liverpool in this game, especially in the latter stages of this second half. They could easily be level. And who knows, maybe they'll create another opportunity and perhaps could have found themselves going in front had they put them all away. As it happens though, Jorginho could slot through Arkadiusz Milik here, and he's turned Joel Matip really well. Milik looking to get away, he's left footed though, so I want to get it back on his left, and I just can't get back past Joel Matip. I should have shot on his right, I just have no confidence in Milik's right foot though, unfortunately. Perhaps I should try and test it out more often so that I can actually build some confidence on it. That's what I'll try and do next time. But for now though, with 3 minutes to go, somehow, despite the fact that Liverpool have missed 2 really good opportunities in the last few moments, it's still 2-0 to Napoli. The referee brings things to a close here. Despite defeat, Liverpool will join us in the knockout stages of this pre-season tournament. Wow, that shows you exactly why Liverpool didn't score. 8 chances, the majority of which were really good quality, 0 on target, and you saw specifically the Henderson and the Klein opportunities. Madrid pulled one back against Schalke, but it wasn't enough. DC United win 1-0 against New York City, and Manchester United win 2-1 against Villarreal. So I believe that means Schalke will win their group, and yeah, it means Villarreal, who were already ahead of Real Madrid, Villarreal will see us in the semi-finals. So Real Madrid and Manchester United both out, and you'd have said perhaps that they were the 2 sides you would have thought would have gone through from that particular group. 2.6 million added to the transfer budget, tar very much. Chelsea have just signed Ivan Rakitic, which is massive, huge deal, £49 million as well. So not only is it a big transfer personnel-wise, but it's a big transfer financially as well. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Inter has signed Stefan Savic, a centre-back from Atletico Madrid as well, for £21.5 million. That, of course, directly impacts us being in Serie A. But for now, that's all for today. Please do continue to let me know all your suggestions. I will act upon them in the next episode. Drop the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next time.